5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on last season's national champions, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Getting set to kick the ball off now. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He escapes the pocket. Good throw to the left. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put them...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying down a good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended quickly. Interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. The shotgun handoff here. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. He'll hand it off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff again. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one had an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Has the first down and more. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Using his legs, it's Wilson. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Trying to success the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Taylor. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
It's an out route. The catch made. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets them up 1st down from the 31.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a 1st down.
And the player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The pocket breaking down.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this and they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Target, it's no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Grab behind the line, it's Henderson. Passes the 40. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. And now the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the 1st quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you can not.
It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And moves the football to the 27 on a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Right down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To throw, it's Taylor. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it. Breaks loose at the 45. What a catch and run by the junior.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, the defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel and understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense hungry to convert here on 3rd down. They don't want to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. Breaks free. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Tackle made after just a short game. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Bringing pressure. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Finds his man. It's Henderson. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Short connection to the tight end here. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the move now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Auburn.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Dropping back. It's Taylor. Defense is coming after him. Using his legs here. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Rebels will kick it deep to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Auburn offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Makes a nice move there. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought it down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Henderson. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Handoff here from the shotgun. Running with purpose. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Scanning the field, it's Flowers. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And he'll finally go down after a huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense. On 1st down, it's play action. Pulls it in, it's Bradley. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Rebels looking to keep this drive moving.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down. But
headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Rebels.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. seem all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Here we go.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got him on a crossing route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's got it in the open. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Davidson. Touchdown, Auburn. They connect for 6. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the first play of the drive now for the 25. To the air, it's Flowers. Catch made on the left side. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down there. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Play, often setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's going to take off here. Picks up the 1st and is still going. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Here's the 2nd down play.
Let's go.
And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They'll give it to the back. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this.
He's got it near the end zone. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. And the Rebels trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Looking to pass. It's Taylor. He escapes the pocket. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. Second down and goal upcoming.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good ends.
They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Now he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Working clock with the ground game. First down, looking for more now. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Taylor. Catch made on the out route. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Off the play fake on first down. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And the Rebels getting set on first and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's now picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. The Rebels come to the line with 1st and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Coming up, the 2nd down and goal. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Kicking team makes the recovery, but I think they got there a little early. There is a flag on the field. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the 4th quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Auburn.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
OLE Miss, 28.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Play action here on 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there, almost as...
Going for a big play downfield. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
OLE Miss, 35.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They